Buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home.
So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Catherine Sturrock and I bring to Hochanda my company Character Crafts. Character Crafts brings to you our laser cut designs. Each design is designed by myself. We cut them on the laser machines here in Doncaster and bring the products to you at home. Character Crafts is suitable for all ages and all abilities, so I hope that I can inspire you and help you along with your crafting. I like to show you how to use different paint techniques and different techniques to bring the characters alive and use various mediums to decorate, and I also use air dry clay for decorating with the flowers. So make sure you look out for the Character Craft shows on Hochanda. I hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Andy from Picture This. I've been a painter all my life. Picture This was actually formed on the back of a throwaway remark from one of my art students. This has developed my drawings into a series of photopolymer stamps, clear stamps for the crafting community and the crafting industry. The stamps are all hand-drawn by me, they're made in the UK, most important to us at Picture This, and we have so much more to bring you. Our shows on Hochanda, we hope to make them informative, amusing obviously, entertaining, but mainly it's about bringing the creative spirit to you. Make sure you tune in and watch the Picture This shows on Hochanda.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam. And we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister. And we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well. So you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Hello, very good morning to you on this Monday morning. A bit misty out there, but we are here to brighten things up with a fantastic, well, the first of two amazing shows with Pink Frog. Pink Pigs, wrong person, Fiona.
All right.
We're off to a flying start. It's good job somebody's professional here. The lovely Jo Chatter. Good morning, my darling.
Sorry.
Sorry, pink inks, pink frogs.
You're not the only one that says that.
Oh, this is boding
All
well.
right.
It's only the start yet.
You're not the only one.
Jo, what have we got on the show? Tell me all about these. Tell me about Pink Pig, because they are all about the paper and the journals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quality.
So Pink Pig are a UK company, which is fantastic.
been going for many, many years. They're a company from Yorkshire.
Yes.
So the actual books are made in Yorkshire. They've got obviously a factory there, and but they actually get the paper that's made in the UK as well from the Lake District.
Yeah.
From Kendal. And it's Amalay paper, it's called.
Right.
It's a very, very smooth sketching paper, but water, obviously you can watercolour onto it as well. So it's very, very absorbent. It takes all sorts of mediums, as I've shown many times over the last couple of years. The thing that we sort of adopted it in the crafting industry because it is really an artist material. So of course it's artist quality.
Yeah.
The quality for crafters isn't diminished. You know, it's just exactly the same paper in an artist's sketchbook as it is in a book that we bring here. So obviously we've got an audience of artists and also crafters. Journaling, of course, it's absolutely superb. There are so many guest demonstrators here that come to Hochanda that use Pink Pig books. Of course, the one that's synonymous with them is, of course, our Leonie.
Yes, I was just about to say Leonie.
She has. I'm not exaggerating. She must have between 18 and 20 different sizes, different books. She uses them all the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, she should be their ambassador.
I know, because she genuinely, that's her go-to, isn't it?
It's definitely her go-to, without doubt. And also, it's actually the go-to of universities and schools as well.
Yeah, and the art.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
The art paper, yeah, beautiful. Now, we've got two fantastic choices today, and in the most popular as well, you were telling me, Jo, the 8x8. Why do you think the 8x8 is so popular?
The 8x8 is really popular because it's a very usable one, very doable for anybody that wants to start journaling that's not that confident to maybe go into a 12x12 one.
Right.
Okay, so the 12x12 ones are amazing and they've got so much scope for them, especially for scrapbooking.
Yeah.
8x8s, that little bit smaller, little bit more doable if you're not quite sure on the space.
And would you happen to know how many leaves of paper are in there?
25.
25. There we go.
I'm absolutely sure it's 25. I've always known that. Why am I doubting myself? Yeah, so actually, of course, that means you've got 50, because both sides.
Yeah, exactly. Times 3. Because we've got two choices this morning, haven't we?
Aren't they beautiful
they
colours,
are stunning. The pastel colourways.
Oh, I was so pleased when I opened the box, because I didn't know what I was going to get.
Beautiful.
And when I saw the pastels, I thought, oh, wow.
These covered in these homemade papers, they're stunning.
Yeah.
They've got the pink, the lavender, and would you say like a pale blue there? So that's our first choice, $18.99, and then, I mean, it's personal favourite, but, you know, the mustard, the mulberry and the jade. Now, these are gorgeous because, of course, it allows you to cover them, but, of course, if you don't want to, they look stunning anyway, don't they?
Yeah, so what I've done is, with these, I haven't covered the fronts and the backs in its entirety.
No.
What I've done is I've actually focused in the middle of the page, and then, you know, obviously brought the colour of the book in.
Right.
So you can see there with the ones on the front there with the seashells.
Yeah.
I've used the blue. Automatically, I thought, beach.
That's beautiful.
And I've used some resin on the top of that as well. So just wanted to show you the ones that are dabbling with their resin. That's the Elichem resin. Basically just poured over the top to give it that, obviously, strength, the shine, and the luxurious nature of it as well. So if you are playing with your resins, I can guarantee that these covers, the actual board that the books are made out of, will take the resin no problem.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely gorgeous.
And the pink one there, you can see I've used stenciling, inking over the top, again keeping the colour, the background colour.
Yeah.
So this is what I've loved about these. They really are so attractive to the eye to keep that colour
And if you like that stencil, we've got that coming up at 3 o'clock with the lovely Jo. That's all I'm saying, giving you the heads up. $18.99 for either of those choices, 036282. You are getting all three, either in whichever colourways. Right, now we've got another set here. Now, this gives us choice of sizes, doesn't it, Jo? We've got our 8x8, we've got our is it our 5x7x 4x4, and our 8x5. There we go. Now these again, you can really see that beautiful hand, that paper, that handmade paper there as well.
You can see I'm a devil for covering it up. It's not that I don't like it, I absolutely adore it. You're still getting that texture even if you paint it. Okay, so even if you paint over it, you gesso over it, obviously you're going to cover it up if you put another paper, design paper on the top of it. But if you paint it, you're still getting that feel, okay, no matter what you put on the top of it. So that one's quite a natural looking one. You can see there. So so many different ones. I love the spine, the way that the it's just a page that I've been dabbling with. I'm very, very new still, relatively new within this year to journaling, and I know we've got some amazing people that do journaling that can just incredible, but I play at it.
It's lovely. Really well, this gives you that opportunity to do that, and also we were talking, weren't we?
That one there is actually just a waste from stencil.
Fantastic, you can just build up, because that's gorgeous, because we always have the waste as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Just pop it in that book and then come back to it then.
Yeah.
When you're feeling...
Now, you know it's a Pink Pig book.
Yes.
It's a genuine Pink Pig book when it's got that in the front. If you receive a book that hasn't got that from what should be Pink Pig, it's not a genuine article.
There we go. That's the insignia, as it were, yes.
Yes, it is.
And I remember you doing this one, Jo. I was with you. With your tissue paper.
Yeah, that's just building up with tissue paper. It's very messy, but most enjoyable. Yeah. Because you're getting really in there with your PVA glues and your tissue. But I love the way that the actual the spine is. So you've got a portrait there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landscape.
On all the books, no matter whether it's portrait or landscape, the spines always go flat. They all undo, no matter what the size.
Take out those leaves. So
yes, take out the leaves if you want to do that. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So, especially if you, maybe one of the smaller books, if you're going out and about and you're sketching, obviously, and you want to keep something rather than not in your book, frame it. Ideal for that, because you can take it out without having to
handbag
pull
size. $13.99, great selection, those three. 331134. Now, this next set have been designed deliberately with Jo in mind, because, you were thinking some people love to cover, some people don't want to cover, so, you've asked this specifically so that it is a blank canvas.
Yes, I was a botty pants, and I asked for well, basically, when I first started, you see, what I was doing was I was just covering all this gorgeous handmade paper up. So can we have some that is just the grey board? Because, of course, that's what it is underneath, of course, the paper.
Yeah.
So it's excellent quality grey board. We'll take so many different mediums. I use water-based products, as you well know, and it's just excellent. But I said, can we have the plain covers so that we can then make them even more affordable to those that want to use them for mixed media?
Absolutely.
So they said, yes, of course you can.
And I love the fact that you asked the question, ask and you shall receive. But of course that's landscape, but of course we can have it on the vertical axes as well. I love this one. We were just discussing this. I said, how did you get that leatherette sort of look? And it was the tissue paper.
It's just scrunched up tissue paper, and then I've gone over with a distressing, just going over and over and over, then blending it all in, and then I went over with the That's Crafty acrylic wax. That's
so good, isn't it? There's our landscape, and if you've got any moles or MDF. Yes. Isn't that beautiful?
So the air dry clay, of course, is so light.
Yeah.
Ideal for using on these. So your Zuri moulds, and of course when you actually decorate a book, you can then sell it.
Exactly, because you're talking about a lot of online craft fairs now that I
Yes.
wasn't aware are happening out there, but proving very, very popular. And we're thinking we've got some great books coming up as well for gift ideas, the handmade gifting. You know,
Yes.
that's what's going on now as well. 'Cause
Yes, yes, it
thriftiness
is.
and also time.
Yeah, that's right. And I think a lot of people this Christmas are doing handmade Christmases.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect show for you to stock up on, and then you've got some time now to have a play.
To make them. $11.99, I'm sure you agree, fantastic price point if you are then making to sell, whether it be wedding albums, little mementos or crafting books. $11.99 846 614. Now, we were talking about stocking fillers or gifting or to sell. I think these are absolutely ideal, or even if you just like your artists, almost like those portable artist trading cards. You know, you're creating your little ideas on the go there. These are 4x4 and you're getting 8 of these, and of course with that pink pig quality 270 GSM. These are absolutely adorable. These are gorgeous, Jo, aren't we? Because we've got
these.
different covers there, haven't we?
And again, if you haven't done anything remotely like this, either decorating the actual books or doing any journeying at all, these are perfect. They are actually, they were first brought out for the 4x4s for artists going out and about in the field, just doing little sketches.
Yeah.
Pop it in your bag.
Yeah.
If you see something that you really like, obviously just take it out and have a little sketch, jot down your ideas. They're quite handy for, well, we're not going to exhibitions and shows at the moment, but when we do, you can go out and about and just jot down what you want, obviously carry it around in your book, you know, in your bags, and really handy. But great for making and then, like you say, gifting.
Beautiful.
I love this idea.
Isn't
And
that lovely?
And they're just so affordable. I think they work out at...
So £17, you're getting 8. £2 something? £2.15 if that? Oh, look, I like that one. You put it on a lovely... we've got that coming up, haven't we? I'll show you that. That's like a little tease. £2.12. I like that. So we've got a board, and then on it you've got the pads, and you get to tear out the leaves. But those boards are coming up, so I've done a little precursor there, little tease. They are brilliant. Love these, Jo. These are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to fish that one out there as well.
I seem to have got rather a big collection of them now.
I love the collection. I love the collection. Look at this. It's fantastic. Oh, my word. Stunning. $16.99 318 061. These are two. What did we work it out as? I've just heard Leslie tell me £2.50. £2.12. £2.12.
Yes, £2.12 each.
Oh, you could put someone's favourite quote or a bit of music on the front. Look at this. This is
Lovely.
this. I love this. This is coming up now. The grey boards. Look at these. I'm just going to show you Jo's music. That was the one that caught my eye. It's possibly one of the simplest here. But isn't that beautiful?
I think it might be, yes. Yeah.
It's all on this lovely grey board.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to show Nana Nora. Lovely. This is Jo's Nana at age 21.
21, yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful. See, that's what you could do. A gift idea. We can't be
no,
with our loved ones at the
memory
moment.
Books, memory
thinking
albums.
of them.
Just make a book for this Christmas coming up for somebody to then put their photographs in, and and make them into a mini scrapbook. And there's so many ideas.
Oh, where did this one come from? Oh, this is good. This is made off the grey board. I thought this was another book I'd missed.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Look at this one, everybody.
Yeah.
So in this, sorry, I haven't told you what we're getting. You're getting 20 of the 4x4, 10 of the A5, 6 of the 6x6, and 5 of the 8x8. These are amazing. So you've entirely made a sort of an artist's board out of this one.
Yeah, it's just playing around.
Yeah.
But with the boards. So of course the grey board takes so much,
doesn't it? Instead of a canvas, or you can prime, of course.
Yes, yeah. You can, if you wanted to. Of course, you can gesso the pages. Obviously, you don't need to because of the weight and the quality of the paper. I know there's a lot on there, isn't there?
No,
but it's still holding its own.
I love that saying. Spending today complaining about yesterday won't make tomorrow any better.
No.
I know exactly who to send that to. Very good friend of mine.
What's the point?
Well, exactly. But some people do love a good old moan, don't they? I mean, we all love a good old moan, but every day? Start the day? No. Keep away from the moaning minis. These are beautiful. This is why I like being with Jo, because she's inspiring. And look at this. Look at that, gorgeous. Oh, I could show you these all day, but we've got to get to a demo. The baby's booklet. $12.99, absolutely brilliant. There's so many gorgeous samples. Look at them over my shoulders there. 518012. Okay. Jo, let's go straight to you, my darling.
Right, okie dokie. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a variation on the theme of the purple, well, the lilac book. So this is one of the new todays. Like I said, I just love the fact that we've got some some pastel ones, because it's not always the darker ones that appeal to everybody. So we can do, and what I didn't want to cover, I didn't want to cover it all. I just wanted to do something with it. So what I've got is I've got this really gorgeous image. This is actually Paper Designs rice paper. You will find it on the website under Paper Designs. Okay, so there's lots of the beautiful images, and I've also just got some background paper here, which obviously goes with the flow. There we go. I'll just scratch those edges. I wanted just to give it a little bit of a definition on that edge. And then I've got another piece that is a slightly different tone. It's still the same lilac. I've chosen that image because I think that's you know, well, she's just beautiful, isn't she? But
she is
also
stunning,
she goes
Jo,
so well with the whole idea, really. So just nipping around. You don't have to do, you can keep them nice and straight if you prefer. Everybody has their own preferences. Right, so I've just got some gel medium that I'm using to pop it down. Obviously the handmade paper, it really adheres well. Any PVA or I like to use gel medium because I can get a little bit of a lift in areas where I want it. So I'm just going to place that into the middle, like so. Pop it down. There we go. Just pop the next layer on. So of course these are just bits of papers that I've had left. True crafters never throw anything away, of course.
And what do you use your pink pig journal books, sketchbooks for, Jo?
Oh gosh, I do genuinely use them for all sorts of things. I have one around most of the time. I like to, I must admit, I've been well trained by Leonie, but mopping up from my stencils.
Yeah.
It creates some fantastic backgrounds. Eventually you go back to it, you see, and then use it for something else.
Yeah, exactly.
I've also used them for the little books, especially for when I've got new inks and I want to try them out.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got the rainbow colours from 13 Arts and I wanted to try the colours out and see how they blended together. These were just perfect. I've got one book that I just play around in. See how much basically that it can take.
Yeah.
And then I've got some that I actually use. I've got some very small stencils, and I actually made a little 4x4 book to fit the little stencils in. So I made a little pocket for each one. So that's handy. So that's handy. So of course you get the fun of actually decorating the outside as well if you want to.
I love that as a gift idea though. If you had some like little stamps or stencils,
definitely,
it just makes more of it in the presentation.
So I love my scrapbooking. So that is something that I do.
There's a big photo album back here as well.
Yes, there is. That's some of the 12 by 12.
Yeah.
Because what we're trying to do is when we do Pink Pig shows, obviously we try and bring you various sizes and different covers, and you know, always the same product. It's always the same paper and always the same quality grey board and everything. The spines
they really are
the
synonymous
same.
with quality, aren't they, Pink Pig?
Without a doubt. Yeah, that you need only look on the website, look at all the fantastic reviews. It really does speak for itself when you know that are supplying universities.
The art schools, the top art schools and papers.
Carl's girlfriend Chloe, she did fine arts at Lincoln. That's how they met when they were when she was at uni. and she actually she popped into my workshop, and she one day when they were visiting, and she saw a Pink Pig book. Straight away she recognised it. She went, "Gosh, do you use those?" I went, "Yeah, I'm not for art like you would do, but I use it for mixed media and different things." She said they're amazing. They really are. She said, and we get recommended to actually buy them.
The Pink Pig.
So it's terrific, isn't it? It really
and of course,
is.
You brought us fantastic samples with fantastic price points as well, that make it even more affordable. You know.
Well, yeah, they you know, it's it does create it's accessible to everybody. I think that's the thing. It needs to be a good price for students as well, of course, because they're always on a budget, aren't they? So, and I think that's what's fantastic about the actual company itself. The other thing about Pink Pig and the company, people that work there have worked there for many years, and they, you know, it's a big family concern. And I think when you've had people working for you, the same people for many years, I think that actually speaks volumes, doesn't it?
About the company itself.
That's
and their passion for it and their love for it and the way they're treated.
It does.
And,
So what I'm doing is I'm just adding a little bit of texture just around the edges with my sand paste. Of course, you just use whatever you've got. This is what's ideal. You know, whatever you've got in your stash, just pull it out, have a little bit of a play, and, you know, sort of make... If you're not confident in going straight onto the cover, you don't have to be. You know, use some of the grey board that we've got on the show, and actually and do everything on the grey board, and then literally stick it onto the front cover. You're still going to be seeing that lovely colour scheme that's underneath, which I think is quite important with these really lovely colours that we've got here. So so there we go, we've got that down now. So I've got some flowers. Now these are Prima flowers. They've been done with the air dry clay. And then they've been painted. I've painted them with one of the Richcraft chalk paints. Okay, it is actually, it's the Alicante that I used. It went so well with the picture and with the. I didn't want to deter too much away from the. Excuse me, I want to get a cocktail stick. I didn't want to deter too much away from the lilac because I just was so took up with it. You know, when I actually got it and the colours, and I thought, no, I'm going to go down the pretty route. Makes a change for me, doesn't it?
Remind me again, because myself and Leslie, I can't remember either, and you have told me, so indulge me, Jo.
Yes.
The Pink Pig. The pig. Why the pig again? I'm so sorry
right.
to ask
Well,
again.
it's actually it really is quite interesting because for a while I didn't know, so I thought I'm going to have to find this out. It's actually the one of the owners. Like I say, it's a family business.
Yeah.
He was. They set up the business actually in a room. Where he was staying when he was at university, and that's how the business started. And he just likes pigs. I know. You think it's going to be something really.
No,
how comes it?
like
Yeah,
that.
but he's actually just, you know, a really big fan
Of the piggy.
of obviously of the pigs. And you will also always find, as we said right at the beginning, that front cover. It's a, you know, that shows you that it is a genuine Pink Pig book. And also, you will also find that there is also always a pig that's upside down.
Yes.
So, which I think is very, very quirky and really a great deal of fun.
Have you spotted him?
So yeah, so it's fabulous. But yeah, that's how it all started actually in his bedroom when he was at university. So, you know, it's gone from strength to strength. It really is. Of course, they are international. They do supply internationally. So, but what I love about the fact is that it's, you know, they get their paper from the Lake District. It's all It's all UK based. It's just such a fabulous thing.
I've just been caught stroking this book here. I was just like, oh, this is just
Oh
like,
yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
so
It really
beautiful.
is lovely. Yeah.
Quality of paper.
And of course, the amylase paper inside is top quality. And it wouldn't matter who you spoke to that has done any art in the past.
Is that 370
You know.
GSM, Joe? You get 25 leaves in there, don't you? 370.
Yeah,
270, sorry.
270 and
That's
25
cool.
leaves.
Lovely.
Yeah,
So beautiful.
So of course, obviously, that you know, I'm sure artists and students will do. Obviously, they'll use both sides as well, won't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
so of course, in effect, you've got 50 leaves,
50,
but
yeah.
we have to say 25 because that's officially what it is, isn't it? So, right. So what I've done there is I've just popped the lovely flowers down. I've just got a couple of butterflies. I've gone a little bit simpler than the one that I did originally, because obviously time, you know, time is of the essence, isn't it always? So, but I'll just pop these. I've got a couple of buttons, so you know, just it's very much a case of collaging, a little bit of mixed media. It's how you want it to be.
But look how that, you know, and it was such a pretty lilac anyway, but
Yeah,
it's completely and utterly transformed now with bits you've got at home. And
Yeah, that's it. And they really
textures you've got,
Yeah,
photos,
yeah.
moles.
And this could be a photograph of somebody, you know, like I did for my
somebody
nana.
dear to you, yeah.
You know, it would be just so lovely to have something like that. And as we were saying, of course, Christmas, we're a little bit stuck this year, aren't we?
Yeah.
With going out and about and doing our regular Christmas shopping and things. So it would be rather lovely to do something. We've got lots of time on our hands as well. You know, we've got more time than what we would normally
you really
have.
personalise a gift to someone.
Yeah, I think
well, like
so.
you said, to sell online the craft fairs. I hadn't twigged that, you know,
yeah.
these craft fairs are happening online.
Yeah, they are, definitely,
Yeah.
because we took part in one and it was very successful. And we're hoping to do another one as well before the, before the season that ends. Actually, Susie was in on, when was I in? Saturday. And she was doing Mushroom Lane and the stamps. And she was saying, because we were chatting in the green room about Pink Pig, and she said, gosh, they're fantastic books. And it doesn't matter who comes in.
Nothing but good things to say about it.
Honestly,
You
no,
just say the word
everybody
Pink Pig.
has, And she was saying,
Quality.
she's actually, the whole family's doing a handmade Christmas this year. She was saying that the green one would make and the yellow and the
mustard and the...
would make a fantastic book for an allotment.
Oh yes, or you could do one,
you know,
some
like
to cook, some lovely family recipes, or your gardening book, or
recipes. Fantastic, yeah. So of course, then what you can do, of course, is you could decorate it. If the person that you're giving it to is not a crafter, you could do the decorating, enjoy that, do it knowing that, you know, obviously what they like, what you think would be ideal. And then, I mean, it would be lovely to have a year in my allotment and, you know, sort of, because I know they keep a record. We did grow a few bits actually this summer for the first time, which was really lovely. I really enjoyed it. But when you have an allotment, you keep records and things, don't you?
Yeah.
And so it was. I thought that was a fantastic idea, and she's going to do one, and then she's going to post some pictures for me.
So you just put some.
So this is just this is actually the. I've got my metallic bronze on there.
Yeah.
Multi-surface, you'll find that. You know, it's the one that I use a lot of. From That's Crafty, and then this one is the metallic paint from Rich that we bought just over a week ago actually. I just thought if I just dry brush over there like so, then I think that is just enough.
Fantastic. Well, that's perfect timing
There
because
we
we're about
go.
halfway through, Joe.
There we are.
Isn't that
you
gorgeous?
would think that was planned, wouldn't you?
As if.
So it is on a more basic, because obviously timing, but we do have the other one on the counter, and I've used some bits of MDF and little bits and pieces on it. But honestly, they take so much. You don't have to worry about it not handling what you're putting on.
Yeah. Absolutely lovely. Well, let's have a quick recap so everybody knows where we're at. This is the first of 2 shows today. Our second one is at 11 o'clock with Jo. But as Jo said, great gift ideas to personalise and then gift to someone, whether their hobby might be a budding fashion artist, might be someone who's a keen gardener or baker, or poetry for writing in, for sketching your ideas, for your crafty journals, for any of your wasted inks on your stencils, as Jo said. I mean, they're just so beautiful, and they feel beautiful, they look beautiful. That handcrafted paper, as you know, from the UK company in there in Yorkshire, Pink Pig. You are getting 3 of these, and I do love the fact that they do open out and flat fully, which is really important, you know, if you, as an artist and what have you. You can have it landscape, obviously, or vertical. I've got 25 leaves within there. Obviously, you can use both sides because they're 270 GSM. Honestly, that quality, when you feel it, it's like, you know, the velvet of the material world. It's like the velvet of the paper world. I mean, it's cardstock. It's just gorgeous. Can't stop stroking it. Anyway, I'll put it down, Fiona. Put it down. You're getting 3 pastels, the lavender, the pale blue, and the pink. Beautiful. You can see what Jo's done here. Gorgeous. And then moving across, my favourite is your mulberry, your mustard and your jade. It's that pop of colour. So, you know, you don't even necessarily have to decorate the front if you don't want to, but the option is there from these gorgeous samples that you can see. And do look over my shoulder because there's loads more behind me. I mean, this one's been covered in Hessian and then the dry clay mould as well. So just beautiful. 1899 036282. Now, if you're looking for different sizes, we've got the 8x8, we've got the 4x4 and the A5. And it's that lovely natural finish as well on these. And if I just show you again, you know, they'll take your inks, they'll take your moulds, they'll take your MDF. I mean, how beautiful. You know, however which way you want to. Isn't that beautiful? If you've got any of these books that you've had before from Pink Pig, then send us the pictures. We love to see those. I mean, I'm just trying to show up as many of Jo's as we can here on the back counter here because they're so beautiful. There's so many here. I mean, and we've got the canvases up there, the grey board, I should say, but these are just gorgeous. 3 different sizes. As Jo said, you know, the little pocketbook size for your handbag. Maybe that is your journal. Maybe that is your day-to-day diary, your notes, sketches. Maybe this is, you know, your finished art products. You know, look at that. To transform that to this as a gift. And then if you are, you know, selling on, just, it's a work of art, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? £13.99, such a great price point for the quality. If you were to buy 25 270 GSM individual sheets of card, I mean, would you be looking at £9.99? I think so, at least. Now, you've got that times 3. I know the different sizes, but having said that, £13.99, great price point, 3313134. The grey board, yeah, genius idea because these look beautiful in themselves, and as Jo said, the texture of the paper's coming through, but if you run a blank canvas to really translate into those wedding memories, that baby's first Christmas, that photo album, that funky journal for, you know, he's taken up the poetry, going to college, art design, you know, whatever, your doodles, your sketches, your testing out your papers, your super sleuth. Yeah, it's like something out of Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I love that text. I know this isn't possibly my favourite. It's all tissue paper and mediums, Jo was telling me. Gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. Have a play. And at this price, yeah, just amazing, isn't it? £11.99, 846 614. I think they're fantastic. So you've got those grey boards there. It is your gorgeous Pink Pig quality. I mean, look, this paper, you'll just do this for the first moment when you open them out. You'll just be stroking it. People in the house will think you've gone mad, but you just assure them it's perfectly normal to be doing this with the quality of the Pink Pig there. Beautiful. 846 614. You are loving the Diddy ones. Yeah, these are gorgeous. Look at these. These are fantastic. Jo's got them on pads on hanging from. I mean, you know, gorgeous. They're just Diddy bits of gorgeousness, aren't they? That's all I can say. You know, if you could transform a bit of grey board, the shopping list, yeah, things to do, little handy notes. Oh, my shopping list. or just because it's gorgeous. I mean, what's not to love? Isn't that fantastic? Quotes, yeah. I'm always here on the show and I see some lovely stamps and some lovely quotes, and they're very inspiring, and you just think, what was that one the other day? Oh, yeah. And you know, you need to write it down. Write it down. I'm a tinker for writing things down and then losing where I've written it. Now you're getting a set of 8, so you've got all these lovely, the grey, the light blue, the black, the cream, all covered in that beautiful, I mean, it's like velvet. £2.12 each. Well, where's the profit? That's ridiculous. £16.99, 318061. Gift them. Gift them. Who wouldn't love that through the post? I just think they're adorable. Now you've got there's so many behind me that have been just utterly transformed. Bear with. I'm just going to go and wander. Sorry, everybody. I'm just going to get this, and I'm just going to get this. Just because Joe's got so many lovely ones on the show. So isn't that adorable? A little hanging. Isn't that gorgeous? It could be for Christmas, could be from our family to yours, your gingerbread, your stamps, and we've got a lovely triptych here. I realise this is a different size, you know, your DL size, but isn't that beautiful? Just, yeah, getting creative. We've got them here on the back of a lovely picture frame. Look at that. It's just gorgeous, yeah. Making your own calendar, yeah, or the handprint of the little daughter or the son, and then you just stick those. You can get those little calendar things, can't you? Isn't this lovely? This is just genius. Post-its, a pencil, little Velcro tab, little tags in there, little. Isn't that a lovely idea? I just thought that was gorgeous. And again, your chalk paint, little box key, chalk paint, little note. I've left your dinner in the dog. Whatever. Just gorgeous. They're really, really beautiful. On all different sizes. I love those because they can take so much. Again, 12.99 518 012. Right, enough chatting. Let's go back to Jo.
Okie dokie, thank you. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little play with the actual insides. All right, so this is a place that we all would like to be, in a little world of our own. Well, I know.
Happy place.
Actually, I'm there a lot. I do a lot of daydreaming, I do. So I'm going to just move that one away, and I'm going to take the green covered book. This has not been decorated yet, but it will be, I can assure you. So of course we've got that beautiful paper in the front there. Actually, before we go any further, I do want to very quickly show you, because it's quite important, the spines.
Oh, yeah.
The spines are, like I said, they're exactly the same, no matter whether you buy the 4x4s or whether you buy the 12x12s. Okay, they're exactly the same. And basically what you do is you just lift these up. So you lift all these up, and obviously then if you wanted to take the covers off, you wanted to take the inserts out, of course you can. And then you just literally lift them out, and then you pop them back again like so. You could see
sturdy, aren't they?
They are sturdy,
yeah.
But yet they're still
malleable.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
So so it's quite important to know that, because it's really useful if you want to take the pages out. When I'm doing lots of wet, and I'm spritzing and I'm spraying and I'm doing this and I'm doing that and doing whatever, I do tend to take them out, but I'm not going to take it out this particular time because I don't want to waste any time. But what I am going to do, I'm going to just put a little bit of tissue paper underneath, because I am going to be spraying and things. So basically the whole point of this demonstration really is to show you what you can do.
Yeah, we've got about 15 minutes, Jo, just so you know, darling.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it was such leisurely time. It's just so nice just to be able to show you what to do. So we've got a blank page, obviously. The other thing about taking the actual pages out, of course, if you wanted to stamp right up to the edge, of course you can do, but it's not a problem. I've got to say, Leonie said, we did the show together actually, the last time we did Pink Pig, and she said, I never take mine out. She says, I'm far too lazy. She said, she said it on air, I'm not telling tales. And she says, oh gosh, she said, I think you're brilliant when you take them out and you put them back in again. And I said, well, I sometimes do, but you don't.
She's always mopping up her extra
She's always
inks
mopping up, and it's
like
fantastic.
Said, stencils that you spritz and get the final
Yeah,
you
she's
know,
always got
colour out
it
of-
there with
Yeah.
a pink pig of some description.
Yeah,
And I
it's
can't,
true.
honestly, and do you know, it's an absolute gem to see her when she brings them all out and she's looking through, because it reminds her of some of the things that she's done. That she's
That reference point,
yeah,
isn't it? Yeah. 'Cause you must
yeah.
forget, you know,
Yeah,
how
because
did I
I
create
mean,
that? Or...
yeah, that's right. So I mean, she does obviously so many different things. Well, we all do, but particularly Leonie, with having Leonie let loose every week, and
yeah.
generally you will see her with a pink pig book out around. So I'm just popping a little bit of distress ink, just to start off a little bit of a background there. So there we go, we've got that. Now what I want to do is I want to get a little bit of texture going on. So I'm going to just move my ink pad, because that would be good. There we go. Just very lightly, just spray. Here we are. And then just give that a second, and then mop up. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
So straight away you've got lovely texture definition there.
Yeah.
Lots of dimension. So without doing anything else, you could put a lovely picture in there, couldn't you? Just a photograph.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, if doesn't matter if you're not a crafter, you don't. I know, obviously, you're watching a crafting channel, so 9 times out of 10 you will be, there will be crafters that are watching on, but it's you can even buy these for other people that aren't, that can then go on and do various things with them. So and don't forget, obviously, your students, great Christmas presents.
Doesn't have a lovely books.
yeah.
I don't know whether you do, like you said, your sketches or your journals or your doodles or your quotes or
Yeah.
your reminders or your...
Even if you're not, even if the student isn't an art student.
Exactly.
Fantastic books for referencing, because obviously whatever
Might be music.
whatever
might
course
be-
you're doing, that's
Yeah.
right, you're going to have some reference point, aren't you? And the thing is with these, you can afford to use them. I say willy-nilly, it's a bit of a flippant phrase, but it's true, isn't it? Because they're not expensive, they make them so affordable for you.
They do.
So there we go. So we've got a nice,
they look gorgeous.
a nice stencil going on there. And I'm going to put a
Now, is
little
that the one
bit
you got
more.
later at 3 o'clock, Joe?
Do you know it might be?
Oh, I'm not saying anything. I didn't say a word. You didn't. I didn't say a word.
It is, because it is genuinely is a
It's
lovely
beautiful.
stencil. So I'm just popping.
Oh, do you know whose stuff would look lovely? Because I can see it across the way there. Lovely Nanette. Pretty Gets Gritty.
Yeah, oh
She's got
yeah.
some
Well,
fab.
well, do you know, it was interesting.
MDF
when I
ones,
came in
yeah.
this morning, I was saying when we was having the meeting, I thought, oh, well, I mean, really, you've got some perfect companies in today.
Yes,
You've
you
obviously
did say
got
that.
Charmaine and Dolly Dimples.
Yeah,
I mean,
beautiful
look
stamps
at all
there.
that's perfect for using in one of these books. And then of course you've got Lynette. So
All their MDF for
yeah,
the cover.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
there
some
we go.
great
We've got
stamps
another
in there
one
and
there.
stencils.
So that adds just a little bit of detail. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit, a smattering here and there of some rainbow colours. Now these are 13 Arts. You'll find these on the website, of course. You've seen me using them so many times. They're fabulous.
And you
for
know what?
this.
I know we're just talking about it, but I've seen Hayley. If you've got the plain grey board,
Yeah.
Hayley, cover it with the material as well.
Oh,
for
yes,
lovely
yeah.
note.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
beautiful as well, isn't it?
yeah,
They're so nice and sturdy.
Tell you who was in also on Saturday, Bobbin Patch. Do you know it's fatal? A crafter coming in when there was all this, it's just
They go home with a much
fatal.
lighter purse, that's for sure.
Honestly, it's terrible.
Peril of the job.
You actually don't go home with any wages because you just spend it all. And you think I'm joking. I'm not joking.
She's
Yeah,
not.
no, I'm not joking. No, I know. I tell you, who's one of the worst. Well, Catherine was. I think she's dackered down now. But
Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah.
our Alex.
Yeah.
Bless her. Yes. Anyway, so What's that? Oh yeah, the
Oh,
grey
bobbin
board,
patch,
bobbin
yeah.
patch. They had these fabulous applique kits to go onto notebooks.
Oh.
Yeah, so what you
There
could
we
do is, of
go.
course, you could make your own notebook. You could make your own notebook out of the
Yeah.
grey board.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
it's so affordable to do that.
Yeah.
And of course, those that have got the zutters and
They're ready
all
to bind and-
they're ready
yeah.
to bind. Yeah,
The
So-
zutters, yeah.
yeah, so you've got all that going on as well. So
what have
right,
you
so
just
now
popped
what we're
on
going
there?
to
A bit
do,
of-
right? So these are the 13 arts,
Yeah.
the rainbow colours. There's a whole array of them. They're really super. So basically, they are a dye-based watercolour powder. We've had them here, oh gosh, a good couple of years now. You can also water them down and paint with them, which is ideal for this sort of thing, because you could make your background, but also you could, if you wanted to, you could bring in a little bit more solid colour by doing using it as actually as a watercolour paint. Now I'm going to use, I've got various stamps that I've used. This one is one of my That's Crafty ones. I just have picked, now I'm going to take out that now so that I've got a nice solid base to stamp onto. I've just picked some stamps that I think would go with the theme. The main stamps that I've used are the Shroom Town from Melina Dahl.
Yeah.
Because of course they just work. They well, they're so lovely to colour, and so you get the.
Well, it's great. It's great cardstock to stamp onto, isn't it?
Oh,
It's like you said,
fantastic!
it takes
No, it's-
so much.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, it's fantastic. We can see how much as
You're
I've
layering
taken. Yeah,
up, yeah.
So what I need to do is, because I want to get to that edge. Now then. Yeah, that's right. I'll have to do it like that because there we go. That's it. There we go. Yeah, not quite got there, but I'll do it over. It doesn't matter because I'm going to put a mushroom house there as well. So, right, so I'm happy with that. And I just want to take that. Let's move that out of the way. I've got some really nice stamps here that are more of a doodle type.
Now, is that
idea.
drying? Is that dried quite quickly, Joe? Because you're going straight on there because the cardstock
Oh, yeah.
has absorbed
It's dry.
it, and yeah,
It's dry. I've not had to put
Yeah.
a heat tool onto it
No.
because you know I've got to say it does. It absorbs it so well.
yeah.
So I'm just putting just a little bit of interest around the top there. You see, this is where it's advantageous to take it out when you're stamping as well, because obviously you're going to create.
Got about
Yeah, there we go.
7.5 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. So we take that out, and I think I'm quite happy with that for the time being. And now what I want to do is, I've got all my little bits and bobs here that I've already stamped up, of course. Now I did actually take a leaf out, stamp them up and colour them, because I wanted to show you how well and how smooth that they actually colour onto. I'm not going to actually colour now because obviously we want to concentrate more on putting the piece together. But so now what we're going to do is just put I'm going to raise some of them up,
Yeah.
and I'm going to keep others flat.
I'll have a quick. It's all right to have the
Please
quickest
do.
of recaps,
Oh,
Joe. 'Cause I
please
don't want to
do
take
while
away
I
from
do
you.
this, because all I'm
You're just
doing
sticking.
is just sticking down.
Okay,
Yes,
just
so please do.
because we've got our 11 o'clock show with Joe as well. So please send in your photos as well
Oh,
of
yes.
what you've done with your Pink Pig books, because they're just amazing. So we've got our choices of the three, the lilac pastels and the mulberry brights there. But you can see it could be the wedding memento journal. It could be a travel log. However you want to decorate. This is done beautifully with material and your MDF. Gorgeous with the lace and the hessian, layering up with your mixed media, your lovely air dry clay there as well, and the texture paste really takes it well. Beautiful. These are the 8x8s, which as Joe was explaining, very, 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 very popular. $18.99, you get all three, 036, 282. And of course, because they look so beautiful anyway, you don't have to cover them as such. They look stunning on their own. $18.99, 036, 282. Very quickly, we've got the mixed pack now. So this is the different sizes with sort of a natural finish. And again, equally beautiful. We've got the 3 different sizes there. And of course, don't forget that can be on the landscape, the vertical axes as well as the landscape axes, again, depending on, you know, how you want to, you know, adapt the book. And so beautiful there as well. You can really see that colour of the paper, that texture of the paper come through. $13.99, the 8x8, the 4x4, and the A533113. So many lovely samples here behind me that I'm just trying to show everybody as quick as I can. Moving on, we have got the 3, of the genius idea. So you can cover your, you know, how you want it to be, whether it is a special occasion, whether it is Joe put a lovely photo on, whether it is, you know, something for him, you know, something a bit more masculine. I love that. With, again, the Sculpey clay that can take it, because you've got those 25 leaves of that beautiful, beautiful cardstock inside as well. $11.99, 846 614. Very popular are our smaller books. You get 8 of these. They're working out at £2.12 each. You know, because we can, you know, you've got the greys and the creams. You can see that lovely handmade papers there. Beautiful. It feels like velvet. It really does. And again, each one with that gorgeous, gorgeous, super smooth cardstock in there, hand wrapped in those gorgeous. Oh, it's got flecks of banana leaf and silks in there. Yeah, gorgeous. These are beautiful, and the cardboard is made of 100% recyclable material. So this is all the qualities of your Pink Pig, yeah, that you'll see on their website as well. Oh, and the little ones, there's 35 leaves. We're getting more in the little ones. 35 leaves in the little diddy ones. They pack a... Is that right? I'll have to stand here and count. Oh, I don't know now. Hold on a sec. It says 35, 2, 3, 4... You don't want to stand me. I'll tell you what, I'll double check that while we have a look at Joe in a moment. Yeah. $16.99, 318061. Looks to like 20... I'll have a count. And then we've got the grey board there as well of all the 4 different sizes, 4x4. The little diddy ones as well, 4x4. A5, 6x6, and the 8x8's $12.99, 518012. Let's finish with Joe. I'm going to count these leaves and the little ones. It is 25. Forgive me. I got overexcited there. Still, you get 8. They're £2.12 each. Who cares? They're amazing.
I did think it was 25, but I thought, well, I don't know whether they've changed it, and I didn't realise.
No, it's 25, Joe. You're on the money.
Okie dokie. Right, so you can see there. So what I've done is I've popped them all down. I popped them all at different levels. Let me just see if I can see. Yeah, look. So just at different levels, different heights as well, which is really nice. So we'll just pop this one last leaf in if I've got time. So, you know, these are the sort of things that you could be sitting on an evening, colouring, cutting out, and then, of course, adding on into your Pink Pig journals when you want. But gorgeous. It's a bit of me time as well, this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that idea of, you know, if you are gifting, it would be nice to decorate that front page, because
it would
you open
be lovely.
It, and then if you think, oh, someone's got the first page for me, that's so lovely.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, just showing you lots of the inks, spritzing, rainbow colours. We put water on there, and it's super, isn't it? It really is. Yeah.
That looks super, Joe. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you ever so much.
And we've got the loveliness of a second show with you at 11 o'clock as well.
Yes.
So any ideas what you're going to...
Yes, we're going to do the Seaside book.
Oh, this one here with our...
Yes, yeah, but we're not going to do the resin because, of course, that's
dry time. And
yeah. So, but I'm going to show you how we got to that point before then. And I mean, the resin's the last thing anyway. And then, I think we're going to do a little bit of more inside work.
Love that.
Yeah.
So that'll be at 11 o'clock. Don't forget, if you've got a Pink Pig book, and you've had it from the show. We'd love to see your ideas. What have you filled it with? What have you done the front? How are you using it? Send us in your pictures. I know Jo and I would love to see that at 11 o'clock this afternoon.
Definitely would.
It's always nice to see other people's inspiration as well, isn't it?
Yes, and normally we do get lots of inspiration on the Pink Pig show, and I would be ever so grateful if people did that,
There we go. 11 o'clock on the Facebook, or email us into www.studio@hochanda.com. Thank you so much, Jo.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Honestly, it's 7 o'clock with one of the lovely crafters here. You're just much quicker than if you're at, I don't know, at an office desk maybe.
Yes, exactly.
It flies by. Or trying to get the kids ready for school. Hey. Anyway, I don't want you to go anywhere because we have got plenty more on the show. Lovely Adam is waiting across the wings there with some fantastic Dolly Dibble stamps and all sorts, And don't forget, I've got Lynette. I'm telling you what's coming up now. Lynette with Pretty Gets Gritty, which she's got some gorgeous MDF and stamps as well. I think would look perfect on these books. But send us in those pictures for the 11 o'clock show. We very much appreciate it. Well, I've already spilt the beans. It's the Dolly Dimples one-day special up next. Then we'll join the lovely Lynette with Pretty Gets Gritty. And then Adam's got a fabulous designer fabric happy hour.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitch Your Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door and Crafts 2. I've been with Hochanda since the very beginning, and I've been crafting a lot longer than that. My crafting journey's taken me through all different types of crafting, from stamping and die cutting to colouring and inking, and loads of different things. I've been working with Crafts 2 now for over 3 years, and they produce the John Next Door brand, distribute it, and make sure that everything is perfect in that. This allows me to work with the fantastic Crafts 2 tools and products, as well as some of their other amazing brands such as 2J Stamps, Press Cut, and the Craft Artist range of glues and consumables and inks. I really find that this partnership is extremely strong and helps me bring out the best of my products and all the other products within the Crafts 2 stable and the ones that I design. So don't miss the John Next Door and Crafts 2 shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888 and join Hochanda Freedom today.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, and I hope you are well. It's 8 o'clock. You know what I'm going to say. I've said it every day this week. We've opened the doors once again to another one-day special, and by Jove, what a one-day special are we bringing to you. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to break everything down for you. I've got budgets that will cater for everyone, okay? So if you're thinking at the moment, £94.88 for that large collection. My budget won't stretch to that, Adam. Don't worry, I'll give it on your flexes and we'll break it down even more. Trust me, I've got something for everyone during this show. But before we go any further ado, it wouldn't be Dolly Dimples without introducing the Lady Mayoress of Dolly Town.
The Lady Mayoress.
I don't know what you call a Lady Mayor. Is it just a Mayoress?
It's just the thing that you said, lady.
I'm
a lady.
Well, it was in your contract. It was stated I had to say, how are you, love?
Whoop, whoop. I'm fine. Yep. I've had my coffee. I'm raring to go.
She was perky. You saw her 10 minutes ago. Pick her up off the floor. But what we've got in a one-day special, we'll gloss over that. What we've got in a one-day special is something for everyone.
We have indeed.
You can go cute and cuddly.
You can.
You've got cards for boys, girls, nans, granddads, aunts and uncles.
Yeah, well, we did say we had Here Comes the Girls. We've got to have the boys.
This is true. And now you've also got your scene builders in here as well.
Yes.
That will work with everything else that you've already bought us.
Yeah, I mean, the collections that you've seen, we've already looked at and said, yeah, this can go with this can go with this, and so on and so forth. So as soon as we do our Facebook bits and pieces, you'll see past collections, mixing with these collections, mixing with present collections. So I like it to all mix and match with each other. Yes.
And it really, really does. So let me give you the details for the full collection. When we talk about a full collection, we're talking about 48 stamps, all of these stamps. And this is what I love about Dolly Dimples. Not only do they give us the stamps, which are amazing and on their own are phenomenal, but then if you want to fussy cut them out, you've got to sit there with a pair of scissors and cut around every individual detail that you've got there. And if you're thinking, well, cutting out of pom-poms is quite hard, but we're also going to throw in the 48 dies that correspond. Not 30 dies that you only cut bits out. Each one has its own sets of dies, so you are going to be able to cut out every single stamp that you are getting at home for £94.88. Now, this is one of those why not deals. Now, you know what I mean by that. From the money that you're saving, you become a Freedom member and Freedom pays for itself. Look, let me break it all down for you. It's a lot easier. Look, Freedom membership is £5.97. So if you've not that, pop that in your basket already. Freedom, become a Freedom member. Then pop in your big collection. Okay, your intro price, that's the price that we look at. Don't look at the original price, that gives you your saving. £94.88. Your Freedom offer, I'll give you another 10%. If you're a Freedom member, I'll take it down to £85.39. Then, if you take your saving, which is £9.49, I know, a lot of numbers, don't worry, plus your postage and packaging, you are saving £13.44. £13.44 is what you're saving. Become a Freedom member. Go with it as well. I'll also break that down if you're a Freedom member as well to £28.46 across 3 flexible payments. £28.46 today, as I said, across 3 interest-free flexible payments. If you're a Freedom member, will work wonders. And you are going to get everything that you are getting here. So, that is your big bundle. But let me bring it back to your one-day special that we've got already. Big bundle, I'm just hearing now, 50% of the stock. 50% of the stock has already gone, and this is our third live hour. If your budget won't stretch for everything, even on those 3 flexible payments of £28.46 today, we can split it into 2 sets. You've got set 1 across the top and set 2 along the bottom, which is in theory, which is your one-day special today. But most of you are going for that large collection. So, set 1, you get the 3 sets of stamps and you get the corresponding dies that go with them as well. Absolutely beautiful. So in set 1, you get Katie and Maria, you get Fred and Kane, and then you also get the toys in there as well, but necessarily don't have to be toys. These could be on their own. You've got rockets, you've got goalposts in there, you've got footprints for maybe walking in the sands or those woodland parks, you've got the football, you've got the kites, and remember, you're buying into a collection. These are brand new. And I got it out of Charmaine just before we came on air. There will be more to this collection. We are now going on an incredible journey with stamps and dies. This is set 1, so you get all the stamps and you get the dies as well. Let me show you them in stamp form just so you can see the size that you're actually getting. But the packaging is true to size as well, which is absolutely beautiful. They are stunning. Yeah, go on.
If you grab hold of that stamp, you're actually getting more than the coloured-in images, because I realised there was extra space there. So if you grab the stamp, you're actually getting more. So I've tried to keep the main characters the same size as the actual, the image on the front, so that you've got something to follow. But there was extra space, so we added a few little extras in. But the numbers on the screens correspond with the right amount of stamps.
So the numbers are right, so you're getting actually more
than what you see there.
Than what you see on the front covers. For example, you've got the little mini rocket.
You can see there's extra space next to where the feet are there.
Yeah, so
we had to have a mini rocket to go with it.
So that's your thing, but then you're also getting the mini rocket thrown in as well. So in theory, you are now getting more than what you see on the front. To be a little bonus when you get it all home. So that is set 1 with your dies as well. And then set 2, you've got Maud and Tom. Belinda and Eva.
Belinda and Eve.
Oh, Linda and Eve.
Belinda and Eve.
Belinda and Eve.
Eve, yeah.
And, go on, Charmaine, is the last
Maud and Tom, Juliet and...
Bella?
Bella, thank you.
Bella, there we go. We'll get there. Basically, doesn't matter the names, they're beautiful. For the sheer fact, what you can do is you can make them into whoever you want them to be. And if you want them individually, so you'll put your details for these ones, your details for your one-day specials are on the screen. Set 1 or set 2, £49.94, or 2 flexible payments of £24.97. If you want them individually, they're £10.99 on their own. But that is just a set of stamps. That is no dies. So for £10.99, you're only going to get 1 set of stamps. Is that all your budget will go for? That's what you will go for as well. But you are only going to get the stamps for that £10.99. The dies are separately. Something else that you're absolutely adoring is the funky frames. Funky frames. The funky frame theory is a full collection that we're talking about here. We'll bring the details up on the screen for you. £29.96 for your funky frames. 542625 is your item number. So you are getting the beautiful frames across the top. And then you're also getting sort of your added extras, the bit of fleur-de-lis, as it were, to add with your girls that you are getting here that I absolutely adore. Charmaine, so are these extras that work with our one-day special and our big bundle?
Absolutely. Last night, this one's from out of my book, so this is one of the funky frames here, if you can see on the overhead. And I've added one of the girls with it. This is Maud. And that's one of the frames, and we've added notes to it, just little lines, and that goes inside my book and pops in like that. So if I move that one to one side, jump to the other frame. We did this one on last night's show, so I've used the frame and added one of the girls. But then what I've done here is I got crazy doing a Facebook Live with the border and chopping into it, as I realised these bits here, if I spin this round, look like eyes.
Oh, that's where you got it from.
So the little birds, this is last night's show, the 8 o'clock one. So the little birds are underneath, no masking, because I just stamped it coloured in, cut out these little bits, added the eyes, and added the 2 hats from 2 different collections as well, and mixed it up. And these long little bits here, if you look at those stamp sets there, and see if I can grab the one here.
Oh, yeah, it's in the middle of the frames.
Yeah. in the borders.
Yeah,
so if I bring that one in, I've used this one for the legs. And then added the words from this collection as well, just randomly.
And you've got all of that that's there, everything that's there. So if you want the frame, I love these frames, quite wackaday-esque with Timmy Mallet. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. You've got everything that's there, top and bottom, £29.96. You're saving £14 on this. On their own, there would be £43.96. Right then, something else that goes with everything that you've seen already are our backing papers. These backing papers are working wonders. You are getting a third of the stock has already gone here. You're getting 30 A4 printed sheets, 15 designs in total.
Smaller. Sorry, just slightly smaller than A4. Oh, slightly smaller than A4. Sorry.
Just slightly small. You wouldn't notice the difference, to be fair. Wouldn't notice that all the details have changed. The details are different on the screen to what I've got down here. 30 printed sheets is what it will be then. 15 designs, total of 2 of each sheet, for a whopping £14.99. An amazing little deal that you've got. Let me quickly show you some of them that we've got in here as well. Once again, fussy cut smaller elements out if you wanted to on these pages are absolutely beautiful. They're really, really stunning. Then you've also got your words in there as well. So you've got all your beautiful words that you can cut into. Then you've also got the same words but also in white. Then you've got everything that matches what you actually need in here as well. There are some stunning papers, and we know Dolly Dimples papers go a long, long way because you've then got the borders in there that will match with your girls as well, and also boys, and also the rockets. All of these for £14.99 is what you're looking at. You're saving £9 on these. 246940 is your item number. Now, I am excited about this next one. I think it was about just over a month ago. I think we last worked together.
Yeah.
When I bought you the stencils, it said stencils for demonstration. You have already got these stencils in your packs. You've got them already at home. They're on the website. Go and find them if you've not already got them. But we said there was something that's coming with them. And this is it. This is your ring binder. How much of the stock has gone already? 3/4 of the stock of this has already gone. What are we getting? So you are getting a full set of templates to make the said journals that you've already got. Okay, so everything is in there. Then you also get the binding clips as well with rivet holes and screws and rivets to attach them all in. You are then getting the die to cut out the holes on your pages, so every single page is going to be perfect every single time. Using your cards, using your paper, you've got your ring binder in here. Using your 300 GSM or even lower, 280, this will work on. Every single page that you see in here is taken from your templates that you will be able to achieve when you get these home. How beautiful is this with your papers that you've got in there? Now, what I love about this is, yes, you are buying into a ring binder, but you are buying into a concept. Once again, news scoop, news flash. I got it out of Charmaine before we came on air. The ring binder pieces on their own will be coming on their own at a later date. So go for the template now. You have then got the template for life. Then all you need to keep doing is buying the extra ring binders and you are good to go. £14.99. 925345 is your item number. Then, who is? Handmade paper, limited stock. These are huge. Limited, it reminds me of school when you used to do the big posters for the wall. That's what it reminds me of. These are handmade papers, 32 by 22 inches. You're getting 5 colours, 2 of each sheet. Now, colours will vary. Now, Charmaine, when we say colours will vary, I like to get this across. When you say colours will vary, what do you mean by that?
I mean they'll vary.
So we may not get these colours. What colours would we get?
1 second, and I'll grab my pack, because I wanted to bring two packs with me. Forgot to open it. Sorry. I wanted to bring 2 packs so that they were, 2 different ones, so it give you an idea of what you're going to get. So it'd be like a surprise, but the price of them is ridiculous.
Well, it is for $9.99.
I mean, if I take an A4 sheet of card...
These are huge.
Let's see. Oh, come on, Shaman, you can do it, you can do it. There we go. If I take an A4 sheet of card...
Oh, look at that.
I mean, I know the 32 inches, but the thing is, I was told that the fish was that big. So, size, we can relate to an A4. There's an A4 there. You're getting more than 4 A4s, obviously, by that. They're absolutely huge. So if I show you this colour selection, and you can have a look at that colour
selection. Well, I've got cream brown, sort of a burgundy, a green, and also a sort of a deep navy blue, like a French navy in there.
I've got a red with like a rag fleck through it, so it's got cotton rags through that. And then I've got a soft blue here as well with the flecks through that. And it is touchy-feely, isn't it?
They are beautiful.
You know, we feel a bit weird doing this, but, you know, it's one of those things when you get home. They're great because you can put PVA on, you can smooth it out nice and easy, you can run it through your sewing machine, you can distress it, you can put embossing powders in it. Look at that with all them other colours in there as well. There isn't one I don't like. And if you choose one, like, say you're not into browns or you've got one that's the red one, you can ink over it and you can change it. You can add embossing powder to these. You can make them look really luxurious and expensive.
No,
and all those fancy techniques that they do. And a lovely lilac one there. So you can see the colour differences there. So your colours may vary to which ones you're going to get.
So, I've just been told how many I have left. So if you want one, I would get in quick, because there's not many. And am I right in saying, Charmaine, once these are gone, are they gone?
Yeah, it will be a while before we can bring any more back. Quite a long while.
Get in quick if I was you. They are super limited for the beautiful 5 sets of contents may vary. If I was you, I would be going for 2 of these. 20 quid, you can't go wrong. You're going to get loads, and then you'll probably get the different colours as well. 459604. I'm going to round it up there because that's going to go. Happy hour. I've got a happy hour on the show as well with the flowers. Now this is better than a half price deal, what you're about to see now. This is phenomenal. £34.93 for your flowers. You're saving £42 on this only for this hour. 381025 is your item number. This is a happy hour deal. You've got 43 minutes and 38 seconds left to get this deal. £34.93. 381025 is your item number. These would work beautifully as fantasy flowers with your one-day